Imagine stepping back in time and being able to talk with Vivaldi about his current work, or hearing Mozart explain why he wrote a concerto for a friend, or discussing Swan Lake with Tchaikovsky as he polished his score and worked with the dancers. Speaking with a living composer is an uncommon opportunity, and it's especially exciting when the work under discussion was inspired by the metropolitan Phoenix area. Sunday afternoon at Symphony Hall, the Phoenix Symphony and 4 other local performing groups present the world premiere of Valley of the Sun, a work commissioned as part of a nationwide project called Continental Harmony. I recently spoke with the composer, Joseph Curiale, who has a varied background with a degree in music education, several years spent living abroad, and a solid career in Hollywood. His credits include work on The Tonight Show and film and television projects. He was nominated for an Emmy Award and was the first staff songwriter signed in Columbia Pictures history, with experience in genres ranging from jazz to pop to rap. In the 1990s, Curiale decided it was time for a change. He turned to symphonic concert music, releasing 2 CDs with performances by the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, the London Symphony Orchestra, and Doc Severinsen with the Academy of St. Martin-in-the-Fields.
As I felt I was growing spiritually, I felt that I also needed new experiences in music that really kind of had a spiritual quality. And I really loved songwriting. And I think it's very evident in the music that I'm doing in concert music that, I'm Italian. I come from that background, and I'm really a rock and roll baby. I grew up with music that had very strong melody.
So does your orchestral music have a lot of influence then from pop and rap and jazz?
Well, it has to, because I'm the sum total of all my experiences, but it's a melding of everything that I experienced in my life. I've lived in Japan, and I've assimilated a lot of that music. And so somewhere in all that, it's like Brian Wilson meets koto players in Fillmore East and, the Blue Note.
Curiale brings that unique mix of styles to all his compositions, including the symphonic works Awakening, Gates of Gold, and Tea in Chinese Camp, as well as a chamber piece called Multiples of One. The Valley of the Sun Commission, which celebrates the ethnic diversity of Phoenix, originated with the American Composers Forum and the National Endowment for the Arts. These groups are matching composers with communities throughout America. Curiale was a natural fit for Phoenix. He feels a bond with our area and our residents. He spent a great deal of time exploring the Valley's culture, trying to understand the many facets of our community.
So I really worked very closely with the participating groups here in Phoenix. That was my intent from the beginning, for my first trip, which was back in February. So I've been working on this almost a year. And when I get to conduct the piece, I'm there with my friends. Since I've traveled so much all over the world, it's important for me to, smell the food coming out of the restaurant, ride up and down McDowell or Camelback and see all the people coming and going from work and all these things, to really feel a part of the energy or the collective consciousness of a place.
I asked Curiale to describe his work, Valley of the Sun.
Well, it's actually, and don't let this scare you, it's about 11 movements, but they're not long movements. I'm very song-oriented. To be real honest, I have a hard time sitting in a lot of symphonic concerts because I kind of feel they're too long-winded. It came to me that it would be really nice to make it historical and chronological. It starts with a Native American flute all by himself. And softly, the orchestra comes in and he plays the first movement, which is called A Drop of Water, which also seemed very appropriate from the studying that I did about the early history of Phoenix.
One movement of the work showcases powwow drummers and Native American dancers, while another movement represents the Catholic Church moving into the area. Other performers include Mariachi Alegre, Primavera Folklorico Dance Company, the Phoenix Children's Chorus, and Native Spirit Productions. The world premiere of Valley of the Sun by Joseph Curiale is Sunday afternoon, January 25th at 3 o'clock at Symphony Hall in downtown Phoenix. Since this is a free People's Pops concert sponsored by the City of Phoenix, tickets are available at all Phoenix public libraries. For more information, visit our website at kbaq.org or call 480-833-1122. For KBAQ, I'm Katrina Becker.